There's a few people I know wanted to be here, especially today. I'll give them a moment. And then I'll say things like, I am so glad you are here. It is magical Tuesday in my world. And so I've opted to give you a sneak preview of the brand new Witches Spell a Day Almanac. I've turned to September 30th for this year, for today. But I did want to show you 4 days, 4 spells every time you open this book. Okay, maybe 3 sometimes. But it is, they're quick, they're short, they're easy. They are to get you started in your magical journey on whatever spell you pick. Doesn't have to be the day it says, but some of them will be seasonal or astrologically timed. So you do want to look at that. But the spell that is for September 30th, 2026 in the Spell a Day Almanac from Llewellyn is a dedication spell. It is a spell for when you feel like you need to bond further with a specific deity. You want that god or goddess to be your patron for at least a while, and you want to explore that relationship. A lot of different people from different places in paganism, witchcraft, and Wicca will say a year and a day is a good amount of time to figure out that relationship and to what extent it's going to play a large role in your life. And that is what the author of this little article they're tiny, that paragraph is advising that you make a commitment for a year and a day starting on September 30th, should be today, and she recommends doing it with some knot magic. Now, I've talked about knot magic before, but usually is a way of storing energy where you create a knot in a cord that can easily be undone. Just instantly, you tug and it's good. You've released the energy you stored from whatever event or energy you felt in a given situation that you wanted to keep a little bit of for later. This is a longer commitment piece. This is for a year. And this serves to help you ritualize your commitment to that deity and gives you a physical symbolic representation of that relationship. And it's a braid. Now, you could do a more complicated braid than a 3-part braid. You could do 4-part, 5-part, however many you want part braids. But a lot of people knew how to do a 3-part braid, and it's super easy to go over how to do it. So I thought we'd start with a 3-part braid. Now, these colors, among other deities, happen to be sacred to Yamaya. Yamaya is a goddess of the oceans. She is the mother of all things. And for those of you older than I, yes, she's probably the one who says you have to wear a sweater. I know. Not everybody's going to get that joke. It's okay. The boomers laughed. But this is a simple 3-part braid. And when you're doing a 3-part braid, every string's goal is to be in the middle, and your job is to make sure they take turns. So you're going to take one on a side and put it in between the other two. And then you're going to go to the other side and move that string into the middle of the other two. And you're just going to keep doing that. One side, then the other, and the other. And one side, second side. First side, second side. You can see how fast the braid grows. As I'm doing this, I'm not trying to make it tight, partly so it's quick, partly so I'm not talking while I'm holding it in my teeth or something like that. And also so that there's room in here. If you have a little charm or chime, maybe you've got a little necklace or bracelet charm for Yamaya or something that you feel symbolizes Yamaya, maybe a little shell charm, you can string it onto one of these cords and weave it into the commitment that you're making. As you braid, you want to come up with a simple chant that will help you make that commitment. There's one in the book, in the Spell a Day book. I don't happen to have that one memorized, but anything will do, as long as you repeat it and it becomes your little mantra for this. And the best part about this is that when you've got your braid braided and you've done all of that pushing the cords into the middle thing, if it's about this long, tie it off, and it becomes a bracelet that you can wear to remind yourself of the commitment. You've got 2 choices. You can wear it permanently for the year and a day so that you're always in mind of that, or if your relationship with that deity is a little pushy, they want to really insert themselves in your life, maybe you're hearing them trying to tell you what to do at inappropriate times or lecture you at inappropriate times, like maybe when you're driving. I've known people with these experiences You can also choose to only put the bracelet on when you are ready to start that work with that deity. It's a way of letting yourself and the deity know, bracelet off, I have to deal with my mundane life. Bracelet on, I really want to engage with you, my patron deity. Nice, easy, simple spell. Love this one. So check out the Spell in a Day book if you get a chance and make those commitments when they feel right for you. I'm Liz here at Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis and online at magusbooks.com. And on behalf of myself and all of the staff, we all want to thank you for being your wonderful, magical selves and for doing all the magical things that you do every day, including the little things you do to help us here. It's free for you, the likes, the subscribes, you know them all, the comments, the shares. Thanks so much, and I look forward to doing some more magic with you soon. Blessed be.